It's the Great Taylor C. Baker Show.
Hello and welcome back to the Great Taylor C. Baker Show, where I am baking my way through the Great British Bake Off technical challenges in hopes to live up to my namesake and become a star baker. I have officially baked my way through the first season of Great British Bake Off, and I may be somewhat closer to wearing the moniker of Star Baker, but I'm going to manifest this energy, wear this shirt, channel it into the rest of my bakes, and I learned a lot from season 1, so I'm back with Taylor's 2-minute top tips and takeaways. And for today's tip, it's a little bit of what is the ingredient you're using? Is it the right ingredient? I'm slightly embarrassed to say it took me the entire season to realize that self-rising flour and all-purpose flour, despite the name, are not the same thing. In my last episode, Victoria's Sponge Cake, here is where I had that startling revelation, and while this seems like a really simple thing, it is the simple things in baking that can make the biggest of messes. So I learned a handy trick on how to turn all-purpose flour into self-rising flour. I think I may have finally learned why so many of my cakes don't rise in the oven. I don't know about you, but I tend to grab all-purpose flour when I'm at the store. The name says it all, all-purpose. You can use it for everything. False. There are so many different types of flours, and they do genuinely serve different functions. This recipe calls for self-rising flour, which basically means that it has other elements in the flour to help it rise in the oven. All-purpose flour, just flour. So I have a handy trick I just learned to turn all-purpose flour into self-rising flour. Basically, all you need is baking powder. So you need to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder per every 1.5 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder for 3 cups of flour, and so on. And that'll help give your flour, your all-purpose flour, the rise it needs that self-rising flour has. Or if you're extra sassy and have different types of flours, just use the right flour. But I'm very much one to want to use the things that I already have, and that is a cool tip that I learned. Thank you so much for watching the Great Taylor C. Baker Show. Be sure to hit subscribe and follow along with all of my baking misadventures. And I would love to invite you to bake along with me. If you bake any of the recipes from my show, please tag me at Taylor C. Baker and use the hashtag #BakeWithBaker. Bake with Baker, so I can follow along with all of your magic in the kitchen. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit subscribe. Cheers.
It's the Great Taylor C. Baker Show.